Okay, I forgot to do this bit at the end, but the other video was long enough. So this is what I'm going to say. This is the bit where Viola meets Olivia. And what's prepared us for this scene is we've seen, it's really weird, I'm looking at what I'm writing through the camera. We've been prepared with the shipwreck and the meeting with Orsino, that's very minor. And it also prepares us for the continuation of the love triangle. You might say the love triangle is complete because Orsino already loved Olivia. Then Viola fell in love with Orsino, and now Olivia's fallen in love with Viola. I'm going to write that it develops the character of Olivia more than anything because she is very independent and assured and very capable. And I'm going to, rather than the grieving sister and daughter who's desperate for a husband, which you might have imagined. And the idea I'm going to link that with is that he's already, you don't have to actually be in disguise in this play to subvert gender norms, that this character of Olivia herself subverts gender norms, let alone Viola having chosen to act as a man and being able to do so. I've said the plots bits, the love triangle, isn't it? So the key ideas is going to be gender norms, as ever, and satirising romantic. I need to write satirising romance and romantic literature. And that's because of this love triangle, which involves a man and two women. The man's in love with sort of this man, and she's in love with a woman who looks like a man. So it's a love triangle, but it's a very unusual one, which could operate as a satire of romance. Gosh, that's going to be my introduction. I'm going to have to say it. I'm going to say it all pretty quickly. So this is my double check, which comedy ideas? Right, I've got the triangle, that's the main thing. I've got playing with gender and gender boundaries, that's a big thing. There's plenty of verbal sparring for anyone. So that's 3 big features of comedy right there. Oh, don't forget, blimey, here's another one. Disguise, that's a big feature of comedy. So I've got plenty to say. The disguise goes with the gender, doesn't it? Because the disguise allows her to be a different gender. So I'm fine with comedy. The dramatic methods here. Obviously, the dramatic irony that I know that she's talking to a woman, she thinks she's talking to a man, and I can link that into my discussion of gender boundaries and gender norms. I'm going to say the veilings and unveilings, that's quite dramatic moments. And the confusion, the identity confusion. Who is the lady of the house? Nice bit of marks there, bit of class. Can't really tell the difference. I've got lots of other things to say about the conversation, but I think dramatic irony, veilings and unveilings, and the confusion. I might have the build-up, because it is in my passage, the build-up to the entrance of Viola. She's kind of moved worlds from Orsino to this much more interesting world. So this should have been on the other video, but it's been stuck on this one. That's what I'm doing for planning. So I'm happy I've got dramatic methods to talk about. I'm going to go into the detail of the text a lot more, but I've got my main things. I'm happy I've got my comedy agenda, and this is what I'm going to say in my introduction, that it's where the first time that Olivia meets Viola, we've known that, Cesario is actually Viola. We're the only people in the play who know that she's been in a shipwreck. We know that Orsino's in love with Olivia. We know that she's not interested. and that Viola's been sent. And this prepares us for the development of the love triangle, which is now complete. Yet it's a satire on love triangles, as Orsino is in love with Olivia, who is now in love with someone we know to be a woman. And Orsino has clearly shown feelings for someone he thinks is a man. So it's satirising the romantic tradition of the love triangle, as well as examining homoerotic ideas. The character of Olivia is further developed. It's only just been introduced. It's further developed here. And even without disguise, she is a challenge to gender norms as an assured, independent woman. End of sentence. As an assured, independent woman. There. That's the introduction. So I'll stop there now. And then I will get the next video with me literally going through and marking bits off on the page.